Yo, Aries, Sun, Rising Moon, welcome to your mid-May reading. My name is Angelo 77. You're at the right place at the right time with the right spiritual beings. I say mid-May without any any dates or something. It's just like mid-May, the current energies for you in your present momentum. If you're at this video, again, you're at the right place. It's a synchronistic thing. And even if you are in June right now, for example, I just hear it. It's, if you see this video and it resonates with your energy, then there's some messages you need to hear right now. So let's start this. I'm an international model and actor, but this is my life purpose, my soul mission. And in the description box, you can see if you want to book me or if you want to donate to me. I don't know, take what resonates. I'm super grateful that you are here with me and that you allow me to kind of, dig into your energy. So let's see. Okay, I will go with past, present, and what's coming with the energy cards, and then I will clarify with tarot cards and another tarot card deck to dig deeper into your energy. Okay, to see what's going on there with flowers. So calling upon light, love, archangels, spirit guides, love, light, universe, Aries, sun, rising, moon, mid-May. What's going on? What was the past energy? Look, this card wants to come out. And I feel like this card as well. So I think with the journey in the world as the past energy, number 2 and number 67. I will just continue with the past, with the present and the future. So just to see energetically what's going on there. Present, deceit. Okay, I just see it self-sabotaging. Stop that. And what's coming? I would say something to those things, but just what's coming to Aries, sun, rising, moon, what's coming? I feel like right now it's not working because the deceit that is present in your present momentum, I do have to do some healing there. So let's do some healing for the deceit. What's going on with look what's coming. Contract in reverse. Number 9, old cycles are closing with you committing yourself to some things that in relationships that were just brought deceit. Okay, I feel like before I continue with what's coming, I just have to clarify what's okay. So the recent past, I think, with the journey and the world card in reverse, it was like a journey more towards yourself, a journey more like the energies that you have been through. More like connecting with your feminine energy. I feel like the one or the other actually started to move out or moved out or change of residence, as in also change of jobs, as well as the journey to understand that you have to invest more into your independency. With the 7 here, 6 and 7, investing more into being independent. With the 2 is also reflecting and expressing yourself more in a colorful way, as well as not carrying around any baggages from other people. I constantly see 8 cups energy here, being drained by other people's emotions and energies, and there's pulling you back to move forward and not knowing where to invest and how to invest within your own being. With the world card in reverse, it's also, I feel like also in combination with the journey, it's understanding that you're worthy to experience abundance, understanding that you are co-creator with the world. And it's 333, take what resonates, and it's just more and more changing. I feel like that's why even in the present momentum, maybe the deceit card is here, maybe the one or the other is actually talking right now. What the F is this boy talking about? I'm not sabotaging myself, blah blah blah. I'm just really in my miserable momentum. No, you're not. This is just something. I feel like this is more coming from maybe some beliefs or thought patterns about yourself that you have picked up during your conditioning, during your childhood. It's changing, Aries, right now in this present momentum. This card is just an indicator that there is something in your head, this other voice, that says you don't deserve this, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve him, you don't deserve her, blah, 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 blah. But with your higher self here right now, this is changing, okay? Because there's always I feel you. There's always this other voice in our being that lowers us down. But there's also this other voice, this higher self voice, this harmonious voice that brings us, calms us down, grounds us, makes us believe. And this is something that's changing for you with the deceit. There's also 2 and the 5. So I feel like being more led by your intuition and understanding that there's some obstacles and changes to do. And I feel like it's literally maybe even a deceitful person in your relationships that tries to come back right now, that you have moved forward from the past. I hear it as well. 55, change is coming, change of residence, change of move, like etc. And that's why the contract card maybe appeared as well for the future, what's coming. Like closing old cycles, not like letting in people anymore into your life. I mean, I just hear Venus is retrograding. Before this video, I saw an Instagram post where someone was writing, there might be ex-boyfriends or ex-people, like ex-relationships, no matter if romantic, non-romantic, trying to come back into your life again. Venus retrogrades in Gemini. This means a lot of communication, a lot of thinking, a lot of trickster if there's low vibrational energy coming from them. Don't let them in. Don't let these people in. They make you feel unstable. They make you feel insecure. Why? Because there's red color, root chakra. You mothered a lot of those people. You put a lot into those cups, into their cups. So it's time for you to invest into your cup. This is something that you've been doing. With the number 9 here, old cycles are closing with the contract card. And before I say like what's coming to you, somehow they're telling me to use this psychic tarot for what's coming, what kind of energies are entering, and then I will clarify with the tarot cards and dig deeper. What's coming for Aries, Sun, Rising, Moon? What's coming? End of May, like obstacles and challenges. Number 5. I was talking about that. Right now, you're going through some obstacles and challenges, and look, firm foundation came here as well. To walk that next mountain, you need to have this firm foundation of who you are and mothering, nurturing yourself, root chakra activation. As well as stand your ground, number 7. Stand in your truth. Follow the light, because the light is in reverse. I hear it. Look, there's a 6 and a 1 here. Again, invest more into listening and taking decisions and actions based on your intuition, your inner guidance, especially if it's to say no towards those people who are trying to deceive you, especially if it's towards yourself, towards this lower voice in your head that comes from a wounded inner child, or some beliefs that are false, that are not matching your vibration that you desire to get to. There's this light, there's this higher self voice that you have to tap more into. This is your confirmation. Stand your ground in believing that you deserve the best. Because when I look at those cards, stand your ground in following your light. Stand your ground in shining and enlightening your truest, authentic self. Aries. This is your present energy. Stay your like this. I feel like this is kind of the tool that you can tap into. The more you stand your ground, the more you enlighten. The more you attract light, So if you have some darkness, or if you see some darkness, stand in your light. How can we stay in our light? Someone just asked from you guys. By being your most authentic self, by embracing who you are, by following what makes you happy, following what makes you feel bliss, following what makes you feel, or who makes you feel amazing, And there's some people who try to come back into your life again that didn't make you feel amazing, that didn't make you feel good, and you spoke up and you moved forward from those in the past. But they're trying to come back, or this is even maybe towards yourself, like this voice in your head, because you experienced some fatherhood, some motherhood, some experiences with these energies that conditioned you, parent you in a certain way that you experience right now to face those shadows, to face this voice. But with the contract card here in reverse, I literally feel, okay, we have to dig into tarot. Sorry. It's just like, I'm so passionate right now talking about that. Yeah, journey. Clarifier, please. I told you, Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like even maybe you had a journey with someone, and there was this romance that was something that started with someone, like holding hands each other and like, we're so on cloud 7 and this kind of energy, But you were like, no, this is the passion is gone. The passion has lost. The passion is lost. I don't feel any fire anymore. I don't feel this one thing with this person that I felt when we first touched, when we first saw each other. This is gone. The World card in reverse. 10 Pentacles. So even new beginnings are coming to you right now. I feel like even when I look at the 10 Pentacles, there's a card behind that. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this person really adored you. This person, or you adored this person. Vice versa. Take what resonates. Someone who plays a guitar, someone who plays an instrument, or you play an instrument, and they adored you. They made you feel like, oh my god, soul connection, because you were so in alignment to have met each other. Like kind of, you know, when they were like in the crowd, or like when you were like, there was this crowd or something like that, and you stand out, or this person stand out, and you attracted each other. But you know what's crazy, because the background here, the second card is the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. And I feel like it was kind of a karmic relationship that taught you some lessons, Aries. Maybe it's been even a Capricorn, because he is Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune. I see 20, maybe someone that you have met in 2020, or with the age of 20, or the 20th of April. I don't know, but you felt literally like this person gives you so much stability. This person gives you so much fortune, somehow like financially, like helping you to stand your ground. But there was something odd. And there's another card that, wow. Page of Cups, Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person even helped for the one or the other to reconnect with your inner child, as well as to have a new sense of self-valuing yourself. This kind of, you really felt new beginnings with this person. You really felt something, like even you felt that this person comes from the angels. Look, there are two angels, but this is in reverse. So this was actually someone who played something. Intentionally, non-intentionally, consciously, unconsciously, sent by the universe as a blessing, of course, to teach you something. And I think it's about deceit, manipulations, lying, about having commitment to something, but it's like from both sides, and it was not both sides. It was not both sides. It was someone who played with you. The deceit card and clarifier, please. I will dig with the second tarot card deck, but I just want to, like, you know, step by step. The seed card clarifier, but I can already tell you, there's someone who really played with your emotions and feelings. And this also kind of, you know, even bottom of the deck, I just see High Priest. The Fool, Scorpio energy, maybe even a Scorpio, but he literally helped you, or she literally helped you to, like, also allowing yourself to step into the unknown. And I feel like this is also the tarot cards are saying for your present momentum. Please step into the unknown. Don't deceive yourself. You're committing yourself towards some project or some relationships. Of course, the one or the other in the past, there are some experiences that shaped you. There were some necessary experiences from those relationships, Aries. But right now, Spirit is literally saying with the Fool card, allow yourself to transform. Whatever you desire, you're getting there, but you have to step more into the unknown and don't fool yourself. You know, maybe you have fooled yourself by, you know, like putting yourself into these roles or these positions where you gave a lot and you didn't receive back. It's okay. I mean, you learn from that. But it's like, don't fool yourself right now, because you're entering some new things. You're transforming into your better version. So allow yourself to tap into the unknown areas. The contract card in reverse, why? I heard also with the bottom of the deck energy, I showed you the High Priest. Listen to your intuition. There's a lot of 7/7s that were going on here. Even the Deceit card is a 2 and a 5. So it's a 7. And the 7 plus 9, because the 9 is a contract in reverse, is a 16. And do you know what I see right now with the number 6? Sorry, the connection is gone. I don't know if you just like saw it right now what I said, but with the Deceit card is a 2 and the 5, 7. The 9 for the contract card, 7 plus 9 is a 16, and I just saw the 16 for light. So follow the light. And what does this mean also when he says follow the light? Why is it not on private? Okay, however, you can be here if you want to. Why is he saying follow the light? What is he meaning with that? Of course, like follow whatever makes you feel happy, as well as also stand in the sun. I feel like the sun gives you some intuitive messages that helps you even more to ground yourself with whatever direction you're going to, with whatever you're following, Aries. The contract card in reverse. Because whenever I am in the sun, like, trust me, I receive so many messages and so much guidance that really grounds me to follow more that path. Contract card in reverse. Contract card in reverse. I feel like there's some healing going on right now because the cards are really taking its time to, because it's changing. It's the present. Look, those two cards wants to come out. The sun. I talked about the sun. Oh my God. And stand more in the sun, Aries. Embrace your inner I am that I am. And don't settle for less. I see the 10th of May. I see the 4th of May. I see the 14th of May. Take what resonates. I see the 28th of May. 14 plus 14 is 28. Yeah. Yeah, 10th of May was really, I think, also where you understood I am that I am. Or you really, like, I feel like you experienced something on the 10th of May, the one or the other, where you felt like you lost the game. You can't move forward. You lost the sense to yourself. You didn't. Again, 2 angels. Look, this is also synchronistic sign with the Wheel of Fortune. There were also 2 angels. You are protected and guided. Say it with me. I am protected. I am guided 24/7 by archangels, by my guardian angels, by my ancestors, by my spiritual beings, whatever you believe in. Affirm this, confirm this for yourself, for your reality, so you can actually embrace that more, Aries. There's also a second card that wanted to come out, the Empress. I feel like it has to do with abundance and with being abundant, as well as the Empress is a mother energy. Maybe you have dealt with a Leo or a Cancer, because there's also moon there. Wow, another card appeared. I didn't see that. 6 of Cups energy. Yeah, I feel like you're still holding on. 6 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're still holding on to some mother, to some relationships with a mother. Maybe you are the mother and you have a son or a daughter that is Leo. Take what resonates, okay? But it's like a lot of inner child healing that is going on. And I feel like also investing into the past. And I feel like still holding on to the commitments to those relationships in the past that you experienced, the seed, and now it's kind of still like disempowering you, and you try to re-empower yourself with the sun in reverse and with the Empress. The Empress is also the energy that manifests. She manifests by just like existing. She's like Kim Kardashian. You just like, she just like exists and receives money. This is the energy that you have to tap into, because we all can tap into this archetype. The Empress is someone that does passive manifestation and receives constantly abundance. So tap into this energy, as well as give birth. Allow yourself to give birth. The Empress is pregnant in general, like usually. Here, I don't see her being pregnant because she's wearing some loose clothes, and I don't want to call her fat, but she's definitely giving birth to something, Mother Gaia. And I feel like you need to ground yourself, really connect with nature, to like also heal from those experiences you made in childhood, because I was also talking about child healing. You met someone that brought up some fire in you, but at the end they taught you again a lesson that I think you got conditioned to believe about yourself within your childhood by some people, maybe a mother role or a father role. But I feel like also, I feel like more a mother role, because the Empress is in reverse. Maybe a mother archetype that was kind of carrying her own wounds, or his own wounds, because mother archetype can be both genders, you know, the energy, wounds from like receiving the same traumata, the same conditioning by their own parent, by their own mother, and like giving it to you, moving like unconsciously letting you experience the same thing, even worse, or like not as worse as they have experienced. And it's now your job for yourself to take responsibility from this generation curse and phrases, to like move from that, to heal from that. And it's like embracing more and more Aries. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful energies. It's amazing. It's like also invest more into your childhood. And don't think just because you have experienced in the past those kind of relationships that when you meet someone new or attract someone new into your life, that this person might be deceitful. Make your experience with each person, because they're just like either helping us to understand the bigger picture, or they help us to get to the perspective to understand the bigger picture. I don't know if this makes sense, but like either they bring us more into alignment by teaching us lessons, or they are part of us being in alignment to bring us to the next stage. You know, either they hurt us and teach us a lesson, or they support us in a loving way without hurting us, and just like embracing with us this new chapter. Okay, what's coming to I feel like I need to clarify, just like a clarification round, second round, and then just like see, okay? Maybe there's an overall message for those 4 cards that came in the beginning. Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like also stop the waiting. There's something coming to your way. The ships are coming to you. The Three of Wands talks about like investing into something and waiting for something. You don't have to wait anymore. And I feel like also I hear for you receiving the partner, for you receiving this partner. Maybe this male figure that you want to, that gives you like the stability with the red colors here. Or you are this person, vice versa, take what resonates. But you will attract your mate or your man, you know. Is there any more supportive messages for clarifying those 4 cards? Maybe something wants to come through. But I feel like really someone who brought so much passion in you with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. Someone who was not really honest with their passions. Like a page, you know. You want a king, honey, bro. Whatever you know, that you deserve a king because you're a queen or you're a king. Or you deserve a queen. But you don't deserve immature energy. And I feel like maybe this is you. But I think with the Ace of Wands in reverse and a Page of Coins, I feel like this might be the person that was immature with their passions towards you, and they weren't really loving you. I feel like they loved more the idea of something, but their passions were not really like as passionate as you are. They didn't admire you the way of how you admire them and what you put into this relationship. This is what I get from this card with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. Like also you will attract your king or your queen. This was just a page that you have dealt with to like prepare you for your king and queen, because this page taught you to be like, to tap into your own inner Page of Pentacles, to find yourself and to understand there was something going on within your childhood, within your beliefs, within your conditioning that kind of shaped you in some kind of way. The Fool. Oh wow, the Hanged Man. Super enlightening, change of perspective. Number 12. I feel like you needed to isolate yourself. And I feel like also with the Hanged Man and the Fool in combination, it's like really change your perspective and really walk just straight to the unknown. Really walk through that. Like really go that direction. Don't hold back. Really like let yourself fall. Because, you know, maybe the Fool didn't know that he has a string on his foot. And he's just like, okay, I will let myself fall. Or he didn't know that the string will actually help him. I mean, he trusts so much on the string and he's just like so chill. Because he knows with the enlightenment here, he knows that he's going to being carried. He's like also the kind of the Fool energy, you know? But more in a way of, I don't have any tools, I just have my trust. And right now I have to see this other perspective, this other perspection up like onto my reality. The Sun card in reverse. 4 of Wands. Yeah, celebrate, because there's some celebration coming for you, to you. Don't feel like I feel like you really need to be more in the sun, and you really need to understand that you are abundant within your being and that you can find joy and happiness in every momentum. Maybe even a split up here with a marriage, a divorce. I know it didn't come in reverse, but it's clarifying the reverse Sun. So I feel like maybe a split up with a person that just like recently happened for you in your past moment would fit to the moving away from someone in the past. Take what resonates. The Empress card, but it's really like also try to understand that there's like always joy and happiness and bliss to find in every momentum in your life. The Empress, 6 of Wands, celebration. Something is coming to you where you're going to celebrate. Attracted. I feel like you have to be also a little bit more in passive manifestation. Really tap into your divine feminine energy. Take some time out to draw, to paint, to interact with your inner child. to give yourself, like, be your own mother that you couldn't be, that you didn't have, this mother energy that you didn't have when you have been a child, this perfect mother energy. Be this for yourself, so you can attract more and more abundance and wealth and prosperity into your life, because there's some celebration coming with the Six of Wands. So don't be afraid, don't be fearful. That's why this Deceit card is also here, because I feel like you don't see it right now with your two eyes, and that's why you have this other voice, this mother energy in your head that kind of like puts you down, belittles you. Stop that. Six of Cups in reverse. Why? Eight of Coins. Work more on with your inner child. Do some inner child healing meditations. Whatever you feel aligned with, whatever kind of tools. Even if it's literally baking cookies and doing that because maybe you would have wanted to bake cookies with your mom or this mother energy when you have been younger, but they could never do that with you. They were just like in their own movie. And now it's the time for you to do this. It's never too late to start baking cookies. You feel me? It's never too late to start buying yourself some mandalas and some color books and drawing and coloring. Really, if it's just like 20 minutes a day or 1 hour, this is something that you can allow to yourself, and this is something that you should really work on. What is coming for the energy now? Let's see what's coming for you, because we've been doing some healing here. We've been doing some clarifications. We've been doing some things here. Angelo is like, with you in co-creation. So let's see what's coming to you now. I think that's better to check what's coming to you after doing this healing, because now it's the reality changed. Now you believe more in yourself, which is something that you should always do. And I feel you with that, because I am always torn in between not believing in myself and then believing in myself and being overconfident. And that's something that we need, like being like constantly being push-pulled, so you can actually see, like, being in the darkness to see the light again, being too much in the light and then like neglecting the darkness, and then like constantly yin yang. This is so important. Okay, what's coming? I feel like there's some healing going on right now still. Okay, what's coming for Aries, Sun, Rising, Moon? We changed, we healed. Good things. The energy of what's coming. Aries, Sun, Rising, Moon, what's coming? The energy. Aries, Sun, Rising, Moon, the energy. What's going on here? Happy family. In reverse, I feel like even letting go from those family members or those people who sit at your table, who you thought about they were family, letting go from them. Because I see you constantly have to pick up 4 Wands, 4. In fact, more foundation. Look, this even fell down, because there's nothing as, I feel like you don't really see celebration in your families, and you will finally break yourself free from those holding hands that are holding you back. Because life is not always rainbow and butterflies, and sometimes we are in families that teach us soul lessons, and then it's in our decision if we want to like continue to love them and be with them, or if we take a step back, loving them from afar with boundaries. And right now I feel like this is something that you are going through, like not like really abandon them, more like in a way of, look, I love you guys, but I have to like be like I have to have my own place, my own energy, and I love you. The thing is, I need to set some boundaries here to love you from afar, because I cannot live with you together. We're not just like we're not on the same vibe. Something like that is happening. Some splitting part, but this will bring some celebration here. Because when I look at the 4 of Wands, it's like those two energies, those 2 Wands, those pairs of, it's like something is like, maybe even I saw for the one or the other this vision of actually you have grown up in a divorced family, and you were like constantly torn in between mom and dad's side, and like kind of in the middle with your inner child, with your masculine feminine energy, or like with your siblings, and it's like more and more changing, more and more like healing from that. Let's check with this tarot card deck here, Happy Family in reverse. What's the meaning of that? I feel like this is good. This is a good thing that's coming, because I feel like you might have been even born in a family. On the outside, they look like a family from photo books, you know, from like advertisements, like super happy, like having a boy and a girl and like, you know, a house and a dog and this kind of energy. Like, you know, in German we say Bilderbuchfamilie. This means something as in a family that is imprinted like in photo books. But there's like deeper, the iceberg model, you know, like seeing the subconscious, the deeper thing, and not actually seeing that, but like deeper, and just like seeing the superficial. And I feel like maybe you have been grown up in a family that was more like, when it came to superficial things, everyone, like Brie Vanderkamp energy from Desperate Housewives, everyone would know your family is super perfect, but you would know behind the scenes that there was something going on. Again, 1555 and 50% battery. So a lot of changes coming in your family. The Hierophant and reverse, yeah, a lot of about culture, about norms, about beliefs, about conditioning, and you'll break yourself free from that. And this is amazing, Aries. This is amazing. The Hierophant talks literally about beliefs and culture, and you have grown up in a family that was not really, I hear narcissistic traits. I don't want to say your family is narcissistic. I just want to say like narcissistic traits. Like in the outcome, everyone thinks they're like perfect, you know, but like a lot of deceit, a lot of lying, you know, like whenever friends are over, they act like everything is fine, even though they may be going through a divorce, this kind of energy. I've grown up in narcissistic traitful family as well. Like nothing against, I was also like having a lot of narcissistic traits while growing up, just like being honest here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of families are going through these things, and it's in our responsibility, as much in yours, as much in mine, to be the Hierophant and be like, no, I recreate my beliefs, I recreate my culture, I recreate myself, and this is not who I am, and this is not who I want to be. Really like talking this to your families. Yeah, I just want to check like some kind of notes, okay? And then we're done here with the mid-May. But I feel like super good with the mid-May reading. So let's check some notes for Aries. Oh my God, this fell on light. Look, 3 notes. The first note fell on light. Let's check Aries. You're an amazing person. Never forget that. Never doubt this. Never worry about yourself. You're an amazing person. You're enlightened. Every room in your being. This fell in between 6 Wands and the Sun in reverse. Step into the unknown and expect miracles, Aries. I was talking about the unknown, full energy, amazing, and miracles because of the 6 Wands. Success is coming. And this fell on 3 Wands reverse. 1, 1, 1, 1. You made the right decisions. You're on the right path. Okay, take what resonates, please. My name is Angelo. If you want to book me, if you want to donate to me, description box, please. Yeah, I love you so much. I send you light. I send you love. I send you blessings. I send you abundance. Good things are coming. Keep that in your head. Believe that and start how it unfolds naturally for you, for your highest good. Expect miracles.